It's Cobb. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Last year in this Iron Bowl, the Tide prevailed. Not one of the more dramatic games in the series. Alabama getting a much-needed victory. They came in off a deeply disappointing loss, basically out of the playoff mix, but survived against the Tigers.
Yeah, emotional game last year. Jalen Milroe ended up having a great game to be the difference. We'll see what happens today. You know, Auburn has been so close in so many big games over the last 2 or 3 years. Can they play an entire 4 quarters?
Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line? What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's an out route. The catch made.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the 2nd half.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. On the Auburn offense, back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds a soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. A lot of times, college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To throw, it's Simpson. With the catch, it's Williams. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll try to run for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Miller. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They're able to get him down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
To the air, it's Simpson. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Tide. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Auburn plays out.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. They get the second half started with the running play. Now here he goes. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And in first down, right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Arnold. A deep shot to the right. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's found some room at the 45. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Howard. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Scores. Toss play running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Tried to add points, build the lead right here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Ball handed off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Riding away with a running game.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Now it's second down here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Past the marker and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Simpson. Caught behind the line, it's Miller. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Breaks into the clear. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Tide.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Dropping back. It's Arnold. That's Carr. It's Simmons. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. And it works. The first down to the 35. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, what a grab! Now here he goes. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, Chris, you talking about an alert defense? Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop right there at the line. No gain here.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. Everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win.